Wow, gotta film this sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. Going down to the Supercharger right now, but just before dropping underground here, I just thought I'd document this. It's just fantastic. Wow. Can't get over it. Love it. Anyway, all right. So this is the lowest I've ever taken it down. I got 15 miles of estimated range. This is the Model X, of course, and I'm gonna go on and begin charging. I just wanted to document that real quick. Yep, that's it. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm at 5A this time. I've never plugged up here. Normally I plug up to 1A, so I'm gonna unplug from 1A. I think I'm at 1A. I mean, from 5A and go to 1A. It's not working. Yeah, I mean, that should be, you know, 368 miles. I mean, it's climbing, so I'm a little bit worried that maybe I should just, maybe I'm being knee-jerk. Maybe I should wait a minute. So, being that I've only been on it for not even a solid 3 minutes, I think I'll just go on and hang out for just another minute to see if that climbs back up to where it really should be. So 7 minutes later, we're up to 41 miles of range from 15 miles of range, and it's saying 1 hour remaining. But what concerns me is the 270 miles per hour of charge. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole P90D thing, and I mean the performance model. I'm sure that you know, a lot of you other guys get it better than I do, but I'm just trying to figure out the differences here. But I will say that number's starting to climb a little bit, so I would just like to see it get back up to 368. And like I said, you got to understand, I'm kind of learning about the you know, about the Model X and the Model S. I'm just winging it. I haven't even been taken through any type of tutorial or anything. They just handed me these key fobs to these loaners and just let me go. So I'm just doing the best I can. I did some research like anyone else who would be watching this video, but yeah, I've got a long way to go to completely understand how everything works with the kilowatts and all that. So here's the summary for now. And it looks like 20 minutes got me back up to 106 miles of range. I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer here. I mean, I'll take it as far as I can, but especially, you know, I don't know if I want to sit here for 50 more minutes, but yeah, to go from 15 miles back up to 108, it's not awful. You know, it'll get you somewhere, but this Model X seems to be charging a little bit slower. Let's see, 48. I need to go back and check the other videos and see if, you know, there's something different about this one versus the Model S 90D that I was driving. So about 4 or 5 minutes ago, I unplugged from 5A and came over here to Old Faithful 1A, but it's not doing. I was up to 302, and now it's stuck here at it's hovering over 200, and someone just plugged into the Supercharger at 5A, which I gave up, and I don't know if that's what did it, because this was climbing up pretty good and they plugged in, and now here I am at 202, and it looks like someone else just pulled up here. So there's another Model S that just pulled up. So that was really dumb of me. It didn't work. So just keep that in mind. You got a good thing going and you're pulling close to, you know, 300 miles of range per hour. You want to stick with it. Don't unplug, because now I'm pretty much going to be sitting here at 200 miles of range. I gave up 100 miles of range per hour, which really sucks. So I'm gonna let it roll, and I will do one more video when it's done. Well, of course, I've come to the conclusion that the reason it's moving, that it's pulling less miles per hour now, is simply because it's getting close to full, and it always slows down when it's doing that. And I already knew that. I just kind of spaced out and wasn't thinking. But it is interesting how it was pretty much trucking at 300 miles of range per hour before I unplugged it. So that's my argument with myself, really. I don't know. But right now I'm at 120. I just unplugged from 1A and came over to 2A and dropped from 164 miles of range per hour to 120 miles of range per hour. So I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want it to drop down to 100 if I move again, or 80 or some stupid shit. So I'm going to leave it here and go for a little walk, and I'm sure when I get back it'll be where it needs to be. So I'm pulling away from the Supercharger, taking off basically exactly what I left the Decatur Service Center with yesterday. 231 miles of range. It took, an hour and 10 minutes to get there. So we'll see how it holds up. Over and out.